All right, bit of a quick weekly update, I guess you would call it. I don't think it's been 2 weeks since we did something like that. So most of this week, obviously, we got Tony's truck sorted. We had to get a couple of bushes for the front end, which I paid express post, and they took 2 weeks. But anyway, it's in, it's done. Tony will pick that up this afternoon. We've been working on the Blue Extend pickup. The interior's all done. It's all trimmed, finished. We got a couple of little bits and pieces we had to fix up, just make up some detailing, just tidy up a couple of little bits and pieces just to make that interior super nice. But that's looking really good. Mick come out, tuned the carby so we don't have that little bit of a stall and a little bit of a miss. So that sounds like it's really good. It's really now down to it's going to fit the wipers. Craig painted the bonnet, so we'll get that on. Well, it's just a bonnet top. So we'll get that on and sorted, and we'll probably really all we'll need to do is just drive it a bit, make sure everything's all okay, and then hopefully we'll go for registration and inspection in about 2 weeks, I think it is. What else have we been doing? We got a little bit done on our Jeep. Not much to show you, but we worked out our seating position. We've got the seat down and back a little bit, and now we're going to start doing the floor and the transmission hump and the firewall to finish all that off. Now, the last video that was the Fox body, will it run, all that sort of stuff. Well, no one seemed to like it. I'm going to presume that no one likes Fox bodies. It's just a me thing. But anyway, for the naysayers, it does run. Let's cut to that now so we can show you. Safety third.
Got in second. We need a longer driveway.
Yeah. So there we have proof. Gary, I hope you're watching. So after all that mucking around, trying to get it to run and everything like that, the needle and seat was stuck. So basically all we did was end up tapping the needle and seat, and it freed up, and now she runs mint. And we're back. So as you can see, it runs using the Make It Run 3000. That is very safe. But no, we're going to pull the fuel tank out and get that right so we know the fuel system works. And then basically the little 4-cylinder will come out. And I've got a 302 Windsor and a 5-speed, and we'll put that in. And different set of wheels, get it all running and driving again. A couple of little electrical gremlins to sort out, but not many, because the brakes work, most of the lights work, all the gauges seem to work, so it'll be pretty straightforward. Like a couple of things on the headlights, got to get some park lights working, one of the indicators wasn't working, little things like that. And then I don't know, we'll probably paint it like this in one of these corners. I did an AI simulated sort of rough idea what I'd like it to look like. We also have a notification of our first order from Offenhauser. For those unaware, I think I mentioned it, but I could be wrong. We've become the official Australian dealer for Offenhauser equipment. Obviously they do valve covers, rocker covers, air cleaners, lots of manifolds and that sort of thing for a lot of vintage engines, Ford, Buick, Oldsmobile, Hemi, Slant 6, Chevy 6-cylinder, all that sort of stuff. I think initially we've got a flathead intake manifold coming, a couple of sets of valve covers, a few different air cleaners, a little bit of merch, and as we sort of move along, every time I do an order, I'll add a little bit more offer, and we're just trying to work out. Like, if you have something that you think you'd like from Offie or you think would sell, comment below and tell us what you think we should carry. And we do have some new merch coming. Lee Good, very well known artist in Australia who's done some killer stuff for all sorts of well-known people such as Dave Shutton and many more. He's working on a t-shirt design for us. Hopefully he'll have the design done in the next couple of days. He's been sending me little screenshots and teasing me with it. It's looking really good. And we're going to have that done as a t-shirt that'll be available at our car show at the end of September, because that is our 20th anniversary of me owning the shop. So we thought it was a little bit of a milestone. I'll do a little run of t-shirts, and I might see if I can hit up a couple of our suppliers, and we might do some giveaways, seeing as it's 15 years that we've been official Moon Eyes dealers and 15 years with SoCal Speed Shop. That's about it. So, I don't know. Keep an eye out. We'll do some more stuff this week. I do have another car, like we've got a car that's in the display area. That's got to come out because something has to go in. Keep an eye open. If you're liking the videos, like, subscribe, hit notifications. See you next week.